Joining us now is Kereakos Zuras. He is a business expert and former advisor to George W. Bush. What's your take on the president's plan? Anything new here?
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to hear anything new. You know, he refused to meet with Boehner and Cantor before, coming out to do this speech. And I'm just very much afraid that it's going to be the same old thing. And we've all heard it before. As a matter of fact, that's why a lot of the GOP isn't even going to attend this speech tonight.
Republicans aren't even planning a response to this speech. What does that really say about their opinion of the president's credibility?
It's reflecting what the Americans are thinking right now. 80% of them are not happy with what he's doing, and I think it's a clear message that we're not happy with him and that he needs to do something different. But unfortunately, I think he's going to come out and he's going to call for more spending, $300 billion more. We've already spent $666 billion. That didn't work. We're at 9.1 unemployment. We're spending $1.5 trillion more than we take in. He wants to spend money on infrastructure, and that's a great long-term plan. But unfortunately, it won't do anything for the immediate future because those things take years and years to plan and get approval from the states and everything else. What we need is roll back the regulations on small business, lower the tax rates so we can get Americans back to work and businesses investing in their business and getting foreign companies to want to invest here in the United States and get people out of the unemployment line. That would be a very quick reaction that would produce immediate results. That's what we need to do.
Do you think Americans are catching on to the idea that government can't create wealth and that it might be best for government to get out of the way?
Except for maybe union workers, yes, I believe the average Americans do, and I think the private sector is beginning to realize that, look, government spending and government growing only creates fake jobs that we don't need, jobs just to make people put them back to work at the taxpayer's expense. And listen, this debt is off the charts, and I think the American people are realizing that it's going to cost them a fortune, and I think they're catching on, they're waking up. 80% disapproval of how Mr. Obama is handling the economy. I think they're speaking loud and clear.
Yeah. Well, Democrats are calling on the president to be bold. In your opinion, what would a bold move be on his part?
A bold move would be to come out and say something like, you know what, we tried this approach, it didn't work. I realize now that I need to get people back to work immediately by rolling back the regulations on business, creating long-term tax cuts, and letting people keep a little bit more of the money that they earn so they can actually go out and spend it. That's what he needs to say. I think he would get great approval if he just came out and said, look, what I tried didn't work. I'm going to try this approach, and I think we'll get some results.
Interesting. And what happens tomorrow?
That remains to be seen. I think we just need to hold back and take a look and see. It's going to be interesting.
Excellent. Well, Kereakos Zuras, thanks for joining us. We always appreciate your insight here.
Thank you so much.